very good morning, Level 7A, and welcome back to our online class. How are you doing this morning? I hope everybody is doing fine. Oh, by the way, how was your progress test 2 goes? Did it go okay? 50-50? What do you think? Well, in no time your teachers will be able to give back your scores, okay? So I hope everybody was doing great for their progress test 2. I'm very proud of all of you doing your hard work, and I thank you for doing all of your hard work online. I know it's very difficult, but I really appreciate each and every one of you that takes time to do your English session at ABI, okay? Thank you so much. All right, so what day are we in today? Yeah, that's right. Today we're on Wednesday, July 22nd, 2020. Now for session 1, we're going to be covering up Blueprint 2, usually on Wednesday. We're still continuing with Unit 3, your university, but today we're going to be doing a little bit of grammar. Yay! So today for our grammars class, we're going to be focusing on there is, there are, some, and any on page 43. It's okay if you don't have your book because you can copy these down later at the end of the session, okay? But before we go to our session today, let's do a quick class review on what we've done so far. Do you remember what we've done so far? Yeah, that's right. You can see on the board. So far, we've still continued with lesson 4, What's It's Like. Remember we read the first section, section 8, Life on Campus? Yeah, so we read a short story about the USC. Remember a student was talking about the university, what life is like on their campus, what they have on their campus, right? You remember? What was their favorite sport? What were they fans of? Football, right? Then we did some vocabulary. Let's have a quick remind ourselves what words there were. We have the word garden, quad, stadium, theater, fountain, admissions building, dormitory, don't say dormitory, dormitory, swimming pool, okay? And also you were asked to do some exercises, exercise C, in your world exercise, yeah? You were asked to talk, well, if you don't have a partner, you were asked to choose 3 different places that can be found in the college, okay? I hope you've done that already. It's either part of your homework or your classwork. So don't forget to hand in your homework to your homeroom teachers. It's very, very important. This will also be part of your scoring sets as well, okay? Right? Okay, then you also did your progress test 2 yesterday. Yeah? How did that? Was that okay, right? So these are what we've done already so far, just to remind you, because since yesterday we didn't have any class and it was a progress test 2, we weren't doing any lessons yesterday either, and there was no homework, so good for you. Okay, let's focus on our today's class. So today we're going to be focusing on there is, there are, some, and any. I know some of you have already done this before, okay? I think we've already done this before in the previous pages. And also in some of our Speaking Tutor 1A, we did some a little bit about it. We also did some in our Writing Bright 1, right? So let's distinguish today what's the difference between there is, there are, some, and any, and how we use them and when we use them, okay? Let's take a look at the first one, there is. Now, there is, we use there is for singular countable nouns and uncountable nouns. I hope you remember what countable and uncountable nouns are. So countable nouns are nouns that can be counted, and uncountable nouns that cannot be counted, right? So for example, there is a tree in front of my house. It's a singular countable noun, a tree, right? A tree refers to a single countable noun. Okay? Then is there milk in the fridge? So is there milk? So you can turn it into a question sentence, right? Is there milk in the fridge? So milk is a noun, but it's uncountable, right? So noun, uncountable noun. And this one is countable noun, okay? So is there a tree in front of my house? So a tree is a countable noun. Is the milk in the fridge? The word milk is uncountable noun because you cannot count milk unless it specifically says, is there a bottle of milk, okay? But when it asks, is there milk in the fridge, milk then now becomes an uncountable noun. Okay, what about there are? So we use there are for plural countable nouns. Okay, plurals means more than one, okay? So we use there are for plural countable nouns. For example, are there any cookies in the kitchen? Okay, because cookies, remember cookies, so it's asked about any cookies in the kitchen. Are there any cookies in the kitchen? So cookies is plural countable nouns. Right, so the word cookies is plural countable nouns. What about there are many kinds of flowers? There are many kinds of flowers. Okay? Many kinds of flowers. So many kinds, the word kinds, many kinds, it refers to plural countable nouns. Even though there are a lot of different colors, a lot of different types of flowers, you can still count them. And they are plural. And flowers is a noun. Right? Okay, so many kinds. So this one's then it becomes plural countable nouns. Okay? All right. Let's have a look at some and any. Now the word some can be used with plural nouns or uncountable nouns, but any is usually used for negative. Okay? So for some, we can use with plural nouns. Can I have some milk, please? Can I have some more rice? Okay? So with plural nouns or uncountable nouns, all right? So rice is more than one, it's uncountable. Milk, it's uncountable, okay? Can I have some more ice cream? Would you like some more ice cream? Okay? Would you like some more coffee? Okay? So, but any is usually used for negatives. So, here's an example. There are some milk in the refrigerator. There are some milk in the refrigerator. Now, where's the milk? The milk is in the refrigerator. Now at this point, the word some is used with plural noun or uncountable nouns. What do you think? Right, it's used with uncountable noun because milk now becomes a uncountable noun, right? The word milk becomes uncountable noun. You cannot count milk. You know, you cannot bring a bottle of milk like 1 drip, 2 drip, 3 drip. Okay, you can't count it unless you count it in specific measurement of liter. Okay, so there are some milk in the refrigerator. Now, if we use the word any, we usually use it for negative questions. Okay, so there aren't any apples left in the fridge. There aren't any apples in the fridge. So the word there aren't refers to negative. So this becomes negative, right? So there aren't any apples in the kitchen. Okay? So this is pretty simple, pretty basic of today's grammar with there is, there are, some, and any. We've done this before, like I said. We've already done this before in some of the pages in our either Writing Bright, Speaking Tutor, or the previous exercises in our Blueprint2 textbook. Okay? There is, there are, some, and any. Don't worry, you will get plenty of practice in your class practice, in your classwork, in your homework as well, to get some basic ideas of how and what sentences can be put within using these 4 words. Okay? All right, let's quickly move on to our class exercises. Now what you need to do is you need to fill in the blanks with there is, there are, some, any. Okay? Number 1. Any food left in the fridge? Any food left in the fridge? right, are there. Number 2. A dead rat in the garden. A dead rat in the garden. Okay, there is a dead rat in the garden. Number 3, can I have milk, please? Can I have milk, please? Okay, remember we were using, it's a plural noun, so uncountable noun. So can I have some milk? Number 4, there aren't ice cream left. There aren't ice cream left. There aren't some ice cream left, or there is ice cream left. There are ice cream left, or there aren't any ice cream left. Which do you think is the best answers? There aren't any. Number 5. Too many people here. Too many people here. Right. There are too many people here. Good. Okay, so it's pretty basic, pretty easy. Some of you will get it straight away, but don't worry if you don't understand at some points. There's always time to ask your teachers, okay? Sure, he or she will be able to help you very, very easily. Remember, every time you have a questions about something in the textbook or in the book that you don't understand, in your work, in your homework, in your classwork that you don't understand, please make sure that you ask your teachers at any time. Okay? All right, I don't have much for you in session 1, all right, for Blueprint 2. I'll see you all in session 2. Don't go away. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.